Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Wednesday, 28th of May. In a couple days, we'll be in June. 6 months. The 6th month of the year. Half of the year's gone. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But let's get into some charts. I was looking at gold just now, as you can see. Kind of looks like a break and retest. So if gold creates a nice support when this 12:30 candle closes, then I'm going to be looking at buys back up. But if it closes in this range, to be honest, I'm looking for a support to buy back up on gold, as long as the daily stays bullish. We do have a support right on the daily flip. But this was a decent push up into this previous broken support from a couple days ago, from Friday. So I was looking at that as a retest area, which it has done, and literally just dropped back down from there. So let's see if gold actually stays bullish today though. Let's see. Let's start with the daily time frame. Let's take it from the beginning. So daily is bullish. We didn't break yesterday's low. We've got about 400 pips to get to yesterday's high. But if the daily creates a support, then we do have just about have a higher low above this previous support, which it's been holding very strong, this level down here. So let's see if the daily stays bullish. The 4 hours currently bearish, though we did break the previous 4-hour high. So if we can flip bullish and continue pushing up, then we've got, the support's been respected here on the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour, so yeah, just need to see. I do think gold continues pushing up, especially since price, we were held at this support yesterday. This is a very strong support down here, 32.95 all the way down to 32.85, which Gbpjpy said in the chat is the monthly flip that we rejected yesterday. We literally tapped it and then just bounced right back up. It was a nice move. Now the 30-minute, we're breaking lows. We're actually coming back down on gold. So I don't know if we're going to retrace this whole push up or if we're just creating structure. I would prefer if we was creating structure and stay bullish on the daily, but you never know with these markets, do ya? You never know. Look how much the 15 is pushing down. We could be seeing a bit of a retracement here. Yeah. Yes, we are. Alright, if this candle closes back below the resistance, yeah, I'm still not going to take any sells just yet, to be honest. Hey, Rosie, you're right. Still not going to take any sells just yet, only because we've had these, straight bearish candles. So I would need to see just a bit of structure, a bit more structure. But what a drop. This is a good, how big was this move down? I was looking at the buyers up. 140 pips. Man. Gold is on its shit. Alright, so we'll see how this candle closes. If we close above the resistance, then I'm looking for a support to form and buys back up. If it closes below, maybe a retest of the resistance and then continue selling down. But I don't really want to take any sells while the daily candle is still bullish. Not just yet. Because we're still respecting uptrend structure at the moment. Although we've created this long resistance down. No news today apart from FOMC minutes, the meeting minutes, but that's quite late into the session after London sessions closed. So we'll see. Let's look at pound yen, which has just been ranging all morning. Pound yen has been, yeah, not great. So daily's bearish, respected yesterday's high, did get a little push up, quite a way away from yesterday's low. 4 hours weak bullish. If we get a support here, then we've got a higher low, and we could be continuing the uptrend for GJ. But looking at the lower time frames, it's just, look at this. Like, I saw this spike up, I saw that, you know, prices spiked up when I was looking this morning. It done the same thing, was it last week? Had this mad push up. Yeah, like pretty much we don't have that wick rejection, but we still rejected, like, I think it was like a 4 hour level here, pretty much the same, pushed up, tapped a level, and then just dropped back down. Seems to be the same thing that happened on pound yen. But it's gonna have to wait and see what the market gives us today. But GJ, potentially more sells, or the daily could just be creating a bottom wick. I think I might have to wait and see how this 4 hour candle closes, to be honest, because structure wise, I mean, we could be creating a continuation pattern on the 4 hour time frame. If it breaks 194.37, we could see GJ continue to pull back. But if it breaks, if it holds and creates a support on the 4 hour, then again we've got that higher low to continue up. So very much in two minds about GJ right now. Just need to wait for these candles to close, and I don't want to force anything. I mean, the sells do look good, but do have a clean range down. Wait, I want to wait. Oh, sorry. Gonna wait it out. Let's see what gold does. Let's see what gold does. This morning I was really thinking the price is just gonna range until FOMC. And then literally right after I said that, gold broke out of this range and just shot up like over 100 pips. Crazy move up. Then I was looking at the closure above. And it did push up. It created a bottom wick, not much of a bottom wick, and then it pushed up and then came back down. Because I had this level marked out, I didn't get into any buys here, because I wanted to see the level get broken instead of this reaction to it. And then price, you know, we created the beginning of a continuation pattern. Only thing is, it broke the low first and then flipped and pushed up. So the moves, the idea was there, but the moves just didn't really play out. It didn't set up how I needed it to set up. So I didn't get to take it. Didn't get to set up how I wanted it. Bloomberg. All right, so 9 minutes till this candle closes. Now at first, when this push pullback as well, it tapped the top of the Asian highs and then pushed up. I think Benny called that in the chat. A little retest, but it seems like it wanted to come further and retest this broken resistance. I'm going to get rid of this though and adjust. So we've got the new resistance here. Still a beautiful range, like 120 pip range. So if we create a support, if this candle does flip, create a little support, I'll be looking at buyers up for sure on the next candle. You know, anticipating that we retest the highs. Be a good little retest. Let's do so unfortunately no trades this morning, but you know, sometimes you don't get a trade in London and then we catch a 100 pip banger in NY. So I'm here for that. I am here for that. Continuation pattern didn't push enough. No, it didn't. It did not. It did not. It did not. But to be honest, it played out. It just didn't continue. And a lot of the times with a continuation pattern, it will always fill that previous wick, which it did. It just didn't continue up after that, which was it's a shame really. But sometimes you can get in as soon as the candle opens, anticipating it fills the wick at least. That would have been a nice little 50 pips. A little 50 pips up. Alright, come on gold, give us this support. Just need a support here. And then we'll get into some buys. How big would this stop loss be? If you use the previous low, 46 pips. So if it closes below this resistance, no, I don't know if I'd take, no, I wouldn't take the sells just yet. I wouldn't take the sells in here. I would wait, see, and if it bounce, boom. Yeah, I'd have to wait. What's the open of this candle? So if it flips to 33.14, I need a bit more of a push up, 20 pips. But a good sign would be if we do close above this resistance anyway, even if it's bullish or bearish. If we close above, it's a bit more of a, it respects the bullish bias some more. Go on Goldie, push. Little 10 pips more. Let's flip bullish. That's it. Beautiful, beautiful. Go on, just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. See, this candle's not bullish on my broker. It's a little bit more. Ooh. Not wonderful, but it did close above the resistance, which is one of the confirmations I wanted for buyers. So I just need to wait for a support to form. So hopefully this candle now, you know, make a bottom wick, maybe retest this resistance, close bullish, and then get into some buys on the next candle. All the way back up to 33.24. It's 100 pips away. Even if this 1 hour candle closes with a nice support, the trade will be good. We do need a bottom wick though. Is there no bottom wick here? Doesn't look like it. Go on, give us a bottom wick, then push up. let's look at GJ over here. What's GJ doing? So I did talk about this GJ continuation pattern. Looks like it's going to play out and not respect this support. But to be honest, it is a weak support. FOMC meeting minutes. When was the last meeting minutes? April 9th. April 9th at 7 o'clock. I do want to go back and see if we had some movement. April 9th. Let's go to 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. I was on a 4-hour time frame. That's no good. Damn, so 6 o'clock gold started pushing up, and the meeting was at 7. So I guess they kind of, oh, this is GJ, it's useless. Let's go to gold, would help. So it started pushing down and then pushed up after 7. Yeah, that's no good to us. What's price action like on the day? So it was slowly bullish. Massive pullback before the news. And then continued up. Cool. Where are we at? 33. Do we have a bottom wick yet? I don't think we do. There we go. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not going to touch GJ until we get a closure below. What's the price? I need a closure below 194.48. So I'll keep an eye on the price up here. I don't think we're going to have much going on this session. No, every time I say that, there's some type of wicked move. But it just seems like this morning, well, this is what I woke up to. This ranging right here. And then this breakout, which happened, I want to say late. But price definitely did just pop and then just shoot up. But yesterday's movement was terrible. Oh, Benny, you took the continuation pattern, didn't you? The buyers down here, I remember this. Right here. I mean, it looked like it played out a little bit. Did break the low. How far did this push up? 69 pips. Not bad. Not bad. Close partials on the gold buyers. Okay, okay. Yeah, because this wick down was... This was a crazy wick down. Yeah, right to the monthly flip. 32.85. Alright, Goldie, we still coming down some more? What are we doing? Gonna break this low, keep pushing. We did need a bottom wick for this 30-minute candle though. I know that much. Yeehaw, hello, hello, hello. You know, I might have to go make a hot drink, you know. Alright, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Maybe 2 minutes. I'm back. What's going on down here? Okay, we respected that previous low. That's kind of a good sign for these buys. See if we stay above this resistance now. Looks like we're dropping. I think a setup on GJ looks better right now. Looks like we could get some GJ sells because look, we respected this resistance. We've got lower highs, sort of. We've got this strong support here, but if we close below, we do have a clean range down, and also we'll be filling this 4 hour wick, breaking it, and then potentially pushing down. So I like the idea of a closure below on GJ. Let's just see if this support breaks. Decent stop loss as well, depending on how far it pushes, if it does break. So not bad, not bad. Oh, gold's pushing. Yeah, I'm gonna leave gold for now. Let's see the setup. I want a closure below though, GJ. Come on. Said gold looks like a bearish continuation on M30. I see it. Do you know what threw me off is the fact that it's not a bullish candle, but to be honest, it doesn't necessarily have to be a bullish candle. It just has to be a weak bodied candle, which it was. So I guess that's the pattern playing out now. Broke that low. So we broke below the resistance. Strong push down. But I mean, the structure is still, we're still bullish. Like, the immediate structure is still bullish. Like, for today. But if we go back to Monday, we could be creating a lower high. Yeah, gold is a bit tricky right now, not gonna lie. Not going to lie. Not gonna lie. So either two things could happen. We could be respecting downtrend structure, but I would need a structure point to be broken. As in, if we're continuing down, I need the uptrend structure to be broken, which would mean this support here, which is the last higher low in the uptrend. It would need to be broken for price to then be transitioning into a downtrend or continuing that. So it's quite a way away. 32.96. And then if we break that support, then we're definitely continuing down. But anywhere above this support, if price pushes up, then we're creating a higher low. It's yeah, it's a bit tricky. Let's see the 4-hour time frame. So obviously structure looks better on the higher time frames. On the 4-hour candles, just making a bottom wick. It's actually retested this broken resistance. Yeah, it's pretty much the same on the 4-hour. We could either get a higher low, or this could be the lower high to continue down. Might be a chill day today. Oh, my price is frozen on my laptop. My PC. It's no good. Oh, it wasn't frozen. It's just higher. That is so much for support on gold. Since we've broken this resistance, this is pretty much the new range resistance. Well, this is the first support at the daily flip. Um, Yeeha, what broker do you use to trade with? I have a friend in the States that's looking to open a new account, start trading. Can you recommend a good broker? I've heard of I think KOT. KOT I might recommend. Other than that, it just seems to be prop firms and futures. CKOT. In fact, look here. Tradovate. Okay, cool. And that allows you to trade Forex, I presume. Wait. Top step. Nah, no prop firms, just straight Forex. I don't want to throw in the deep end, you know. I just want a broker. Oh, Tradovate is futures as well. Can you guys not trade Forex out there at all? It's crazy. It's bad actors that have spoiled it for everyone with their scamming. Very bad actors. Tradovate. Yeah, I got you. I heard of Tradovate. It's just literally just futures you guys can trade, right? Oh, Hanko Trade still lets you. I think the problem with Hanko Trade is, does it allow you to use MT5? Or no, you have to use like a different platform, isn't it? That you're not allowed MT5 anywhere. All right, 2 minutes. Was it 2 minutes? Just under 2 minutes until this candle closes, till the hour closes. Hanko. Listen, a lot of these brokers aren't regulated. A lot of these brokers aren't regulated. I'm not even surprised. It's like normal. Cool. I know what to do. Cool. As long as I just need to know what's still active, like what people still use. I know someone that uses Hanko, and I know someone that uses KOT. So yeah, I just wanted to know. So I'm gonna have a demo account anyway. Oh, sorry. Let's get back to the charts. I'm watching the numbers, but not the actual candles. Okay, GJ respected the shit out of that support. So still no trade, but it's kind of good for the 4 hour if we get that higher low. You know, then GJ is still bullish. We can continue up. Now gold. Now gold respected this 1 hour resistance. Still we pushing up with no bottom wick. Same thing it did on the last candle. Come on gold, give us a bottom wick, push up. Where did it open? 11:27. Cool. Come on, Goldie, give us that support. Continue up. What's everyone's thoughts on the markets today? Are we bullish on gold? Are we bearish? What are we thinking structure wise? And pound yen. What are your thoughts? Pound yen, I don't see the vision, I'm not gonna lie. I don't see the vision with pound yen. Like when it ranges, it's horrible. Especially when the 4 hour doesn't tell a story. Alright, we're going to get this bottom wick. At FOMC, I think they'll discuss rates, and that will be bullish for gold. Yeah, I'm kind of on the same, like I have the same idea, because I think they will talk about reducing interest rates and the economics. I mean, the data being quite good. So I think if they say, you know, if the data continues like this as we go on, then we'll start looking to reducing in the near future or something like that. But we kind of already know that's happening. What I need to read into is why the dollar's so bullish right now. Is it maybe because of the... in fact, I know why. It's because of the tariff pause. Because they're not pushing these tariffs. It's making the dollar a bit stronger. But again, he's only paused it for another month. Until the... well, like 6 weeks. The beginning of July, he said. Trump said. So once they kick in, what's that going to do to the dollar again? It's just up and down with this guy. Just up and down like crazy. Alright, gold. So we're making a bottom wick. Let's see if we break this previous low like the last one did. We keep pushing. Alright, we're pulling back a bit more. How far are we going? It's literally just a waiting game of gold. Let's see what the DXY is doing. Okay, dollar's still pushing up, makes sense. The dollar pushed up. Just a bit of uncertainty in the markets at the moment. gonna be a very chilled session. I had a feeling today. Not like yesterday. Ooh, going down on gold. Right, was that just a retest of the daily flip? Or are we going back down? See, now for sells on gold, I need a support. I mean, I need a resistance to actually sell from. Like, just some structure. So if it does wanna continue down, I need just a little bounce to continue. That's it. But I can't jump into sells, you know, while we've already got these 5 candles already coming down. I just need a small little, just a little bounce. And the 15-minute had the little bounce. I would prefer it on a higher time frame though, not gonna lie. 30-minute or above. So that does require I wait a little bit more, which I'm good to do, just for that better confirmation. But ideally, I want the structure to be broken. I want down here. For the sells, I would prefer we break down here. Okay, why are we going back up? Gold, that gold. Man, market's all over the place today. Just gonna come right back up, huh? All right. On days you're unsure, just take no trades. That's how I feel today. So in the morning when I'm like journaling, I always have two biases. If you see my daily analysis, I always have sell prices and then I have buy prices. Always, because you never know what's going to happen. But in my journal, what I do is I actually list like my buy biases and then my sell biases. And then I refer back to it at the end of the day and go, okay, that lined up, or this lined up, or this happened, that happened. Because I think if you stick fixed to one, obviously as a scalper, I can take buys, I could take sells on the same day. I can go either way because I'm not looking for like loads of pips. But I do believe the higher time frame levels are very important. Higher time frame structure, you have to go back to that sometimes. Oh, Rosie, I throw out a few ideas. Yeah, same. Like I said, today with gold, if this could just be creating a lower high. This could just be creating a lower high to come down, continue from here. So we had a high, lower high, no, a lower low, lower high, lower low. This could be the lower high here on the 4 hour to continue down, or the next 4 hour candle could create a support and push up, and then we're creating higher lows. So it's you know, two ideas, lots of if this then that's. Okay, GJ came right back down, man. I'd still take a closure below on pound yen if it does give me a closure. How big's the stop loss? Wouldn't be a bad stop loss. Depending how far we push. I mean, it's always, GJ seems like it's always going to be less than gold, right? Stop losses. Yeah, GJ setups look a little better if we can get this closure. Right, last 10 minutes of this candle too, which is perfect. GJ, give us that push. Give us that push. Rosie, how did your GJ trade go yesterday? I know you were aiming for 196 for 196, and then I know what I was waiting for was a pullback and then a support to continue up. And I did see this. We had no top wick here and no bottom wick there, so it just didn't really play. It didn't set up how I wanted it to. I did get the support, but I didn't get the entry. Look, 36 pips on the break of the high. Oh, hit your stop loss and profit. Cool. So I know you trail your stops. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, GJ was playing games up here. Once I saw this close below, I was thinking sells, but then the time that it was a bit too late on the day, so I didn't bother. I'm glad I didn't, because it just ranged. Alright, gold's coming right back down. I can't with gold. I don't know what it's doing. Come on, GJ, give us that closure below. I don't know if that's going to happen for us. $33.04 is the daily flip. All right, 2 minutes. Gold is bugging. I can't with gold. I do want to see how this hour candle closes though. So I have a long way to go. Oh, we keep pushing up to the daily, to the 1 hour candles open. It's just madness, madness, man. Mad price action today, guys. Mad price action today. Come on, GJ, 30 seconds. 10 pips. Let's do that here. Nope, not gonna get that closure. And gold's still gonna close bearish. But we're very weak bearish. It's gonna do the same thing the other ones did. Push up first for a little bit. And then push down. Break the previous wick. Close weak bullet. Weak bearish. Man, great price action today. Great, great, great. Let's see what my Discord's saying. good thing is, obviously, the longer the consolidation, the bigger the breakout. So after all of this, we're going to see a big move later today. I'm sure we're going to see, might not be right at news, could be before news, could be after news, could be during news, but I don't see price staying within these ranges for the whole day. I don't see it. We're going to have some direction. I'm going to have some direction. Which direction? I don't know. It's crazy how gold keeps doing this, right? Pushing up with no bottom wick and then making a long bottom wick. These have been some big swings. I mean, the low of this candle is 33.05. Now we're 80 pips up. Man. Gold is not playing no games. Sorry. My hot drink's worn off already. What are you doing today? Alright, gold. If gold breaks this previous 1 hour high, do you know what I hope it does, and creates a nice support to then continue up. No? Boom. Dare we still consider GJ sells? Dare we? We made that bottom wick yet? Just about. Nope. And nope. Yeah, I think market open is when we're going to start seeing something. So probably either the next 20 minutes or an hour NYSE open. At this rate, I think that's what it's looking like. Let's do, I know what I'm going to do. Where's my notebook? Okay. Okay, let's see how this new 15-minute candle opens. But if we're getting a support formed and the support's been respected, I think the next 15 can continue up as long as it closes above this little minor 15-minute resistance. Then it looks like we're going to be continuing this uptrend. If we can stay above 33.13 in the next 2 minutes. Market's got us waiting today. Yeah, definitely. But I mean, it's how it goes, isn't it? It's how it goes. Doesn't look like we're going to close above. So, next candle, we're probably going to push down again. 1 minute. Yep. And potentially create a lower high. And then keep going down. This market, man. A very weak bullish candle. And even though I don't use the 15 for confirmations, still. Is everyone going to be watching the FOMC? Or everyone going to be looking at the charts, trading the meeting minutes? Does anyone care about those fundamentals or look into it? In fact, what time does everyone stop trading for the day? I believe they only release a pre-written statement. I think that is how it goes. Well, it's the minutes from the meeting, so they've already had the meeting. They just say what they spoke about, I guess. But I do definitely have two biases. Them saying the rates are good where it's at, and until they need to see further things in order to reduce rates, or they lean more towards things are going exactly how we thought they would be going, so we're going to start the cutting with like no doubts. Now, if they do say we need to see more information, we need to look at this and that, and they don't give any sign of cutting anytime soon, that's going to be bearish for gold, because that means a higher dollar for longer. But if they do say things are going well, we're heading towards where we want, then and we're going to start cutting, then gold will be bullish. $33.12. What are we saying price? If this 15-minute, if this hour closes bullish, but I want a stronger body. If it closes with a stronger body, potentially even if it breaks this previous high, I'm definitely looking at buys on the next candle. Definitely. But it's struggling to break this last high, and it's broken this previous low, so it's looking more bearish at the moment. It's looking more bearish. It's even looking like it could close as a continuation pattern to the downside. I hope not. I hope not, because I would prefer the buys, but I've got to take what the market gives me, right? Got to take what the market gives me. Caswell, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? You haven't missed nothing. You've missed nothing, man. Yes, we are looking at gold buys. If we get a support, you already know it. You already know it. If we can get a support, we'll be in some buys. But this 1 hour candle here is struggling to break this last high. We'll see. We've got 9 minutes to go. 9 minutes, and we can make a move. This is, how many hours is this on GJ just sideways? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hours. 11 hours of GJ being within this range. Crazy business. Crazy business. Betty said yes, but gold is playing. Gold is playing. Gold is playing. All right, 6 minutes left. Woo! 15 is not looking great no more. If gold doesn't close bullish, at least on the 1 hour time frame, if it forms a weak support, so I'm looking at a couple possibilities. Obviously a continuation pattern for gold to continue down, and the entry candle could potentially flip the daily candle bearish. Or if we do get a support, then we hopefully can get a buy on the next candle and gold push up. This has been it's tested a lot of patience this session, I'm telling you. It's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of indecision. The importance of waiting for candles to close. But I would prefer it break the high, because right now it's still trending down. As in, we haven't broken the previous high, but we've broken the previous low. So for me to get into some buys, I do need to see this. I do need to see 33.15. And if it doesn't, there's nothing here for me. Look at that. It's up and down 20 pips. I think I'm just going to chill. This price action is not for me today. So we got a weak support formed on the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, it's giving continuation pattern to the downside. Fill the wick, break the low, continue down. That's what it's looking like. So I'm gonna wait. But like I said earlier, all right, for the rest of the stream now, what are we looking at? So looks like we've got a continuation pattern on gold on a 1 hour time frame for it to continue down. If gold doesn't break this low and respects this support, if it's just making a bottom wick and we break above these highs, then I think gold can continue up and retest 33.24. But on the lower time frames, look, on this 30-minute, it looks like we're about to break the low. It doesn't look good. Only thing that looks good is the fact that we've got these long bottom wicks, which shows that obviously we pushed down, but price is still, you know, pushing back up. Ash, what's good? What's good? I'm just about to get off, man. Just about to get off. Before I go, what's your thoughts on gold? What are your thoughts on gold? Right now, it's just playing. I do want to see it push back up. I do want to see it retest this resistance. If we can hold. I just don't like the price action right now, I'm not going to lie. But the structure is forming, is just not clean enough. We've got a nice rejection candle here, but it's a very weak support. I figured. I just woke up super late. Listen, you haven't missed a thing. Okay, we finally broke the highs. Bruh. I didn't like this support and how it formed, but I was literally looking for a support to form to then push up, which it's now doing. Crazy. Was actually looking at a break of these highs. 100 pip stop loss. Yeah, 1 hour time frame looks good. 30-minute, it was just playing about. FOMC meeting minutes later. Let's see the 4 hour, because the 4 hour candle's just opened. Yeah, not the best price action today. Not the best. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here. Ash, I'm going to message you. But I do like I said, wanted the support to form. if we can close above, we've already broken the highs, which we failed to do these previous candles. So there's a higher probability that the candle's going to push up. But we could just be getting a 4-hour top wick. I just need to see better structure. If I had a stronger support, I'd be more confident in the buyers up. But this is quite a weak support. It's quite a weak support right here. And I don't like the 30-minute. Yeah, a bit indecisive today on gold, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. So I might just have to sit on my hands until I'm very confident in something. GJ. I mean, after all this consolidation, this is 10 hours of consolidation. So the breakout should be amazing when it comes. But yeah, nothing going on for me today, not just yet. I'll be in a Discord.